Hello and welcome back everybody. We're looking at Old Country Life. This is a whip video close to completion. If you hear a train, yep. And it's good and loud. So hopefully I'll be able to talk over it. If you're familiar with Johnny's work with J&J Farm, you can hear a really loud duck at the very first. He puts so much life into his maps. And so hearing the train and then trying to talk is kind of hilarious. So I'm going to clear that out. There we go. I don't have any mods whatsoever loaded. This is just a video. I haven't got to do one in a while of where we're at with the map. And as you see there, it looks like C-130 going on, a balloon, there goes a plane. So a J&J Farm mod that had the most life I've ever seen it, period, in a map thus far this year, has come to this map. So literally there is stuff going on all over the place. This one right here I think is a lot bigger formation of jets. There's stuff everywhere. There is planes that has that's I've never did a U-turn. I'm gonna get tickled. I ain't gonna be able to say nothing. I do have my frames per second up there at the top, and seeing all the life on this map is going to be pretty amazing. A lot of these right here, like this pose is from FS17. Here comes that massive squadron. And this is Johnny. He actually has a video of it on J&J YouTube. How impressive is that? That is sick. Man, there's so much air traffic, it's not even funny. I'm going to have to add that to my end screen here and find out, maybe add it to some of my videos. Anyway, back to where I was at. So Cazz got this from FS17, and these shelters right here in Perran skinned them. They've been working on a new logo. We got a new one other than that now of the collaboration. Perran kind of got this water tank and put it in. That's in a previous video. Cazz went and got this building, took doors out, and added this trigger here in so you can repair your vehicles and put the lights in it. Put one on the side here, and I'm glad he did that because it makes it look a lot better. This post right here, I said this didn't look right being supported by this. I didn't care if it was Giants or not. So they've added some posts. This is the Victorian house. It has a sleep trigger. Perran did a lot of work with this animal placement right here. Let's see. And over on the other side, Johnny did those. But as far as what you're going to be owning thus far, like I said, it's still on the whip. It's being tested right as I speak on the server. And I am going to go in there and join them. And I'm going to let them talk individually about what it is that they added. So I will be doing that as well. But as far as what you own, right here is what you own. This little section right here. All these mods up here, these animal placements up here is a lot of what Johnny was doing. Like I said, I do have the frames per second up here. You'll see that everything's all right. A lot of had to go into that. The forest was so massive. There was almost 400,000 trees on this map, and it was dropping the frames per second really bad. Cazz went back to putting a few animals of each one in pens, it looks like. So you can test them out. If you like them, fine. If you don't, fine. Let's see. They put Kentucky JD's grains in this one. That's really cool. I appreciate that. Of course, with Cazz map, you have tons of sell points. You're not going to have to worry about anything as far as, you know, finding decent prices. You got plenty of contracts as always. As far as what you get in the garage, you get probably the best starting lineup there is to me. This right here is early game. It's a good tractor for small farming. Plus, you get the front end loader to be able to work with animals. And true to Cazz, you got plenty of stuff that you can work with your stuff on. All these animal placements right here is custom, except for the chicken, which Perran did redo it. Of course, like I said, that's Perran's. Some of this is Cazz's. I'll get you up in there though, so you can look around the map. And I probably will leave some stuff out of this. This map just has that much stuff going on. But like the sheep over here, if you notice, they're going all the way up to the fence, everywhere. So these custom placements that was here for sheep, the grounds where they walk has been extended. That's for the cows and everything. They will walk all the way up here. Here's cattle over here. And it's just beautiful. I love that the trees has been put inside of the pen areas. It really makes it feel and look natural. This did have some riding area in here. I don't know if it conflicted with the horses. But I mean, it's just amazing what this map looks like. It really truly is. These trees right here is part of what Johnny came up with splining in trees. He splines in rows. He splines in planes. He splines in everything. And when he does, this is more of a tighter drop on the trees so they don't splatter and come out all over the place. Keeps them tight. I did see the blimp coming by over here. So Johnny's got all his air traffic. These are not no flat farmlands. They are, some of them are kind of squared up. Got plenty of traffic. And I said in one of the videos, this one right here really don't have no value. But if you notice, this has the global, this has the new sign that Perran just come up with of the collaboration. The pink tree is for cancer awareness. In the past, it's been used for Johnny's lady, and because she likes pink trees and stuff. And his heel really didn't have no importance in this field other than kind of more or less a slap in the face. He was being nailed for his stuff being, you know, pretty much being the same as far as Cazz goes. So he threw a rock in it, just kind of as a, well, fine, say something about this now. So I can understand his frustration. Nobody likes to have their work bashed. You can see this right here is not flat as well. So your lands is going to have plenty of rise and falls. Over here, get through this wall of trees here, is a swamp. So if you want to do some logging in a swamp, this is massive. I mean, really massive. This looks like some areas a little bit deeper than others. This just goes on forever. That's what I'm saying. These trees had to be taken down because it went from almost 400,000 trees down to the number that there is now. But this whole area down here is swamp and trees in the swamp. Over here is a plateau, if I remember right. Got a hill you go up. Let me get that out of the way. Yeah. So you're going to have some mining areas. Perran did that as well. Look how thick this is alongside the road. That is insane. We are in one of the forest areas. If you like forest, look at this end of this kind of bottom right corner on this map of where Johnny's land is. This is a lot of lands that he put in. He likes hiding some field areas. And it's very beautiful over here. He's down every one of these roads is going to be some kind of surprise. I think the mine on top of over there on top of the plateau, I think it may be salt, and in this area, man, this is so thick. Let me get down here. Ah, and then you got Lime Cave here. So, but you'll have to find all this stuff, so. And you're going to have to work for it too. So if you're into forestry, no worries at all. And there is some different things that's kind of hidden here and there in the map. Right here's another farm area here. This is some fields by Johnny over this way. Very unique. Very tight. So you will have to trim out the farms, you always do on his. As you can see, my frames per second, they're not really going down that much, even when I push up through the trees. I am running quite a bit of computer, and it's kind of new, so. But I haven't really seen much drag in the frames per second. But I'm running the GeoForce 1060, that's right, GTX. And I think it's got 4 megs around. But I mean, look at this. This is just so nice. There is life to all these hills. There's not an ounce of really a flat farm except down there towards the main part of where you start. That'll be for your smaller vehicles and stuff like that. Then some of these big farms is just absolutely massive. Nice curved up end. Everybody knows I'm not a big fan of squared curves. This is the sound you was listening to. And no, you cannot interact with it. Cazz says it's just decoration, but to me it's not decoration if it's moving. Somebody's going somewhere. So it's no different than the planes or anything else. It is just eye candy, something to kind of give the map a little bit of life. That's still cool. I love it. I love it. I'm going to have to record that as well. Here's your port up here. It's just so much on this map. I mean, so much to see, and everything looks so natural. I'm loving this. And this forest was Cazz's. And the first time he did this, he put it all in by hand. One at a time, not spline. And it looked really natural. It looked so natural that I actually thought it was Johnny's at first. And he took it as a compliment, and I'm glad he did. I hate to offend him, but I actually thought it was Johnny's at first. But it wasn't. But the trees had to be thinned out, like I said, and everything to keep the frames around 60 frames per second. So I think Cazz actually came through and splined a lot of this stuff back in. And with all of these maps that Cazz kind of lays out and stuff, you're going to have several places for farm areas. And Cazz did a lot of the land layouts. So a lot of that you're seeing is Cazz, along with these light poles, which whenever they're lit up may cause a little drop in frames per second, but I haven't had no issues yet. You're going to need some pretty good tractors for over here. And then we're back to the swamp. I want to get back in there. So, looks like all your small farm areas is going to be up here in the middle. Here's another place up here by the shop to drop in another farm. And this is about as close as it gets to being a town. You got KFC over here, which is kind of a big thing for such a small township area, to have a McDonald's and a KFC. Got a little restaurant too, so a lot of people in a rural area. You do have your claws. No, it's decoration. You won't be able to touch it. But there is DLs for that. So, of course, your store, you've seen it back over there. What else we got? Let's go down through this little section over here, see what's over here. Got a few sell points and barns and stuff over this way. Oh, there's my place. Yay! I love those guys. They even put the collaboration new sticker on it, or a new sign on that. That's cool. So hopefully I haven't left off too much. Like I said, I am going to go into their multiplayer. Hopefully it's about done downloaded by now. And we'll have a little talk with the guys and let them tell a little bit about what they contribute and what it meant to them and all that kind of stuff. So we will be back here in a minute. Welcome back for part 2. This is the multiplayer session. Got 3 people with me. Got Perran, Cazz, and Johnny. And they're having a little too much fun. So there is one little correction. Perran corrected me. This is not, this is fertilizer up here. But once you buy the land, you can pick it up no different than picking up crops off the ground. But it is fertilizer at the top of the mountain. And this is currently a multiplayer testing session on Cazz's server. As you can see, my ping is at 160, 170. Johnny's is around 200. And we're literally connecting from all over the world. We've got Missouri, Kentucky, Australia, and New Zealand. So it's running really good. Frames per second. If you got a decent enough computer, we haven't had no trouble with it. And ping's been really good. So no big issues with the map yet. Y'all guys want to talk about anything in particular that y'all like to let people know about?
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out where Cazz is at.
I just know where Perran is. Last time I heard, y'all was having a race through the trees. Let's see.
I'm trying to figure out what side he's going to start on so I know where to park this thing. Well, it doesn't matter because you have to go the wrong way.
Well, you two in the same field. Y'all right beside each other.
Well, yeah. Okay. Anyways, we just now are, yes.
So who's picking up straw now?
Me.
You still got a lot to pick up, don't you, bud?
Oh, Kieran's gone the wrong way and it's made it so difficult.
He went the short direction, didn't he?
Yes.
That's great. Crap. I forgot to turn that off. Well, there's a planter sitting over there ready for, when you're done collecting straw. I'm going to go start spreading lime.
Thank you very much. Are we putting WIP back in this one? In 25?
Like I said, whatever you want, man.
That had rye in it before.
Hey, Johnny, get Cazz to go up that long way. You can at least plant that one row. It's going to be like 5 hours before he gets through here with all this straw.
That's all right, man. I've been, oh my God, collected so much straw. It's not even funny so far.
So really, at the end of the day, you'd be called the Straw Kings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least Perran's going the right direction on this field.
That's because he hasn't changed directions from the last field.
He's consistent. But it is a long way, at least.
Touche, touche.
I think they want you to turn. You should turn around now, Perran, and start harvesting the other direction since they want you to go a different direction. Finish the rest of this field up the way.
And that's what you call real short runs.
Do a serpentine.
Yeah, it's been going around in circles.
I've done that on a field, around and around in circles. Around the outside, and just kept going around and around till I get to the middle.
Yeah. Oh man. Shenanigans. Told you that's exactly what this series is going to be called, shenanigans.
I love this truck.
Like I said, an ideal field to go around in circles would be a round field.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
How about getting my truck, find out where they put that 3-point hitch on that front of that truck and put it on this beautiful old truck you're using?
Because that would ruin the cosmetic of my beautiful truck.
Oh, come on. Now, you and I both play, oh geez, I just forgot the name of the darn game. Mud Runner. You know they got winches and everything else all over those trucks. Those
Well, that's
Crest.
a winch.
Well, it won't hurt to have a hitch on the front. 3-point.
No, they don't have a 3-point hitch.
Well, you can.
I don't know, man.
That way we can pick up straw really fast.
Yeah.
I could use your truck all the time for all my aggro. Man, there is air traffic everywhere on this map. And I love that new layout that you did. I got a really good look at today with going into the map.
Love the new what?
The formation that you got. I seen it in your video, but I could.
Guys, why I did that because somebody stole the jets out of Akita's Island, the formation.
Oh, really?
And put it on their maps. Yep. So I decided to make a bigger formation this time around.
Wow. I can't believe they got it jacked. Of course, you didn't get no credit for it.
None whatsoever.
Well.
And some of the big YouTubers are talking about how great it is, and I'm just like, yeah, thanks, guys.
Well, all you gotta do is just drop that episode of my video, and my channel been using that formation at start of my videos forever. I mean, it's dated.
Yep.
And they can do their part on giving the credit where it's due.
I ain't too worried about it.
I am.
I build mods to share, so,
They should at least give you credit, though.
Yeah, I agree. But
does it do your little flyby and everything?
Yep.
Wow. All that work with those splines and everything, that uniqueness to it. I haven't seen anybody else doing it but yours, so.
That's all right. I can't be bothered about it,
Well, they still got they still got to put in one tree at a time.
That's right. That's right. Aren't you glad them days are over, Kaz?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, yes.
Cass said help. You didn't get it with that accent of his, but he said help, yes. So
Yes.
Said it's a New Zealand thing. Hard to
yeah,
understand.
I'll translate that out for you. Run it through my translator.
So much for PG.
It's all right.
No, you're allowed one curse word for PG, I think it is.
I actually don't mind it. I just don't generally do it. But I mean, I'm
Well, if you
not.
think about it, it's not even a curse word, it's a location.
Well, yeah, it's a very bad location.
Not if you're in North Dakota.
Yeah. But ass is in the Bible too. But you know, hey, it's just that I got my kids doing so much on the channel. But I mean, they hear me all day long, so it ain't like they're not hearing it to start with. My wife so kindly points out that I need to kind of do better. So
Yeah, I've been told that several times on my videos. Can't imagine why. That rant that I went in on Miss Survival, I had to delete that whole episode.
really,
Oh, my God.
I was really liking that second one too. That's a pretty cool game. I'm getting to work. Some of the stuff just didn't seem very realistic and logical, but it just works, you know, about that game.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
got another episode I need to mix down and get up there, but I just haven't got around to it.
man, you've gotten good at that game. I tell you, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, have you seen my new compound?
Yeah, I seen it being made. The last time I got to watch, you was adding like this tower off to the side. It was going to be a place for you to park your truck, but it looked like more like a sniper's nest to be able to get zombies from this little
Yep.
tower. And that's where I had gotten to. But the game really looks interesting, though, and you're so fast at it. So, does the people in there, are they able to like learn to do some different things?
Oh, those NPCs are worthless.
Well, I know you have one chopping
Scott,
down
on the other
trees.
Yeah, he's the only one that'll do anything.
Well, that's pretty valuable to
The girls
me.
are just
Chop
not
down
caring
trees
much.
and get stuff. I mean, that saves you a lot
Oh,
of
that's
time.
awesome.
But he be trained to do other things.
Nope.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Is it a mod or a
No.
cheat, or is that actually a part of the game?
that's in game. That's in game.
I don't know. You run
You
a
see,
lot
that's
of
one guy
mods, so
designing that entire game, you know. No, I have no mods in that game.
oh,
And why changing the subject slightly, on this game or on this map, you know, the greenhouses and the orchards from the Rickersfield page, you can, if you download those mods for Global Company, they'll work on this map.
yeah. I remember y'all said there was a lot of global company stuff added to this, and y'all's their greenhouses and stuff is a little bit differently than the ones I'm used to using. Like I use the one where it's got manure and water, and y'all stated that these has a lot more to them.
What the heck field are you in? Oh, you're way over there.
Where y'all want this low
Yes,
going?
we'll be adding
In
the
a farm.
Okay.
the greenhouses and get a bit more money behind us because Jody keeps overspending. We're in finance again.
I didn't spend anything. Unless I accidentally dropped a pressure sprayer again while I was flying. It's the only way I know to fly. Where'd all the money go? We're back down to nothing again.
Yeah, that's because we have so much stuff being planted hired driver.
Oh.
Hired.
And I'm having that
Yeah.
deal whenever we connect with the server again. Are you having any trouble driving, Johnny? With the steering?
A little bit every once in a while, yeah.
Looks like someone's waving in front of me. Waving.
Alright,
And
there you go, Perran. I'm leaving that truck there.
Okay.
I'm fixing to turn back around. Yeah, my steering is acting a little wonky.
Now we're into
But it's
Bali.
not backwards like it was that last time we played together. That was just crazy. And y'all thought I was lying about that. That was weird. But selling the vehicle and getting it back really helped that a lot. So
What's going on here?
this is the first time I've ever been at ground level on this map. I'm having to look to see where everything is.
Tell me why this harvest have just missed a little strip of grass. I mean, a little bit of strip of barley.
Well, it's got some turning to it. Like the steering is still for me is like super responsive. You barely touch it and it takes off. Y'all want me to help pick up some of that straw? I love that semi. That is so tight. Just needs to be black.
You can do that if you like.
Alright, I'm starting my recording. As of now. Yep, that's my intro.
Hi, YouTube.
That was Kentucky and JD, everybody. We've got Perran in the background somewhere. It's
Somewhere in here.
There he is. Yeah, Cazz, I don't know where he's at.
25.
I'm just cycling through the vehicle.
Go
So y'all just got one to pick up the straw with?
unloading with. You can take over on this one if you want.
Oh, you just want me to do those little narrow paths.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
You're just starting from where Johnny didn't finish.
Yeah.
I want to come over here to this other field. But we're broke again.
Hey, man, I did my fair share of collecting straw this morning.
Yeah, I think I've done my bit.
But yeah, that straw, take it straight over to the other silo.
I can't get it.
If you know what I mean. What do you mean you can't get it?
I can't get it. One tractor's in the field working. There's one sitting over here to the side, but we got negative 6,000 balance, so I have to get the I'll have to get some money to get a loading wagon or something.
Oh, I thought you were going to take over for Cazz.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what I thought too.
Man, this thing is everywhere. I can. If it'll go straight. Wow. Is that steering helper thing on again? Maybe that's it.
Nope, it's actually turned off.
And you're not having no trouble with it?
I'm not having a whole lot of trouble with it, no.
Well, hop out, Cazz. I'll take over, man.
Yes. There you go. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so you just unloaded. What field was you in?
Anyways, YouTube, here we are at, crap, what the hell do we call this map again? Old Country Life. Man, we've done too many maps together, guys.
Yeah.
Or started too many.
Which field was you in, Cazz?
We're in the server, and we are, well, we're up to something anyways. I'm not really sure what yet. But we're hard at it.
Cazz. Cazz.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Which field was you in?
I'm in field 5.
25.
No, the one you was cleaning up in. It was in 5?
Oh, 25.
25? Cazz. Oh, yeah, it was in 25. I remember now because Johnny was lining up to put down the seeds.
What, so you didn't believe me?
Oh, jeez, you haven't even got going on this field yet.
Yeah, you got to go sideways. Somebody decided to...
No worries over going, yes! I'm so glad he did that.
Which way do you go?
Where's the grain mill at?
You could always do. You could always go across the field diagonal. At least
See-
you pick up something.
See, what's going to happen is I'm fixing to run out of recording space. And then I'm going to give it to Perran. No, that won't be very logical because I got plenty of recording space. I'm going to say that it's going to be time for me to go eat, and I'm going to give it back to Perran. This thing is like a snake going through here, too. It ain't just little narrow side-by-sides, and this steering is so responsive. My tractor is turning, like, drastically. So it won't go through there. Now, just barely got to touch it.
Hauling off another load to sell since we're just killing our money right now.
Gosh, you put it in, it's disappearing.
Pretty much. Well, at midnight we're going to have a pretty good income.
Now, see, if we had that go wheel and had it set up to where it would do straw as well and bale it up, we just sit there and drop it off and let it be sitting there making some bales and then drive off and get another load.
Yeah, got a little bit of a lag on my end here.
I'm still doing
Or a
good.
little bit
I'm still at
ping, whatever.
170.
I got ping and pinion steering here.
Bit hilly down the back end of this field.
This
Yeah, I
hill
can go.
in field 11's working quite good. The guys going around, well, working around the hill.
Do y'all have a crop production mod going on this where you got the yields increased?
What?
Nope.
No.
It sure is filled up with straw in a hurry.
Yep.
I downloaded one of those and it was set way too high. The yield for was set to 10 on one of the crops that I was getting in wheat. You talking about crazy. My combine was full within 10 foot. It was insane.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How many litres did it hold? 10.
No. The yield was just that high. Where are you selling this straw at? You're not taking it to the farm, are you?
We're not selling the straw. We're taking it to the other silo on the farm. Not the main silo, but the other silo that we're not.
The fermenting one?
Oh, there you go, you mentioned it.
Jesus Christ. Yes, JD, the one that we're not mentioning.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I got some lag on this end. I didn't get it till this.
Right. Well, we just made 129,000 off of that.
Oh man. God,
I'll have to
steering
edit
is
it,
crazy. Do what?
I'll have to edit that silo so it doesn't take straw before we release
No.
this.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, no,
No.
not on this. Yeah, just before we release it.
I don't know. I would just leave it. Well, I don't know.
We can,
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
and I think woman straw in it, that's why. JD,
What?
you wanted straw in the fermenting silo, did it?
Wow, I think you're lagging out on us.
Yeah, all I got was straw and the name I wasn't supposed to mention. And
Oh, now I'm stuck
fighting
on the
this
wall.
steering. This steering is absolutely crazy. I mean, just barely a touch and it's gone. Hey, we got 112,000. Somebody sold something.
For now.
Yeah, for like the next 15 minutes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This thing's about to make me dizzy jerking around.
Right. I'm going to take some more over to the BGA too, so at midnight we should have a nice little...
Pick it up.
Pay out.
Yes.
Is the BGA cranked up or is it nice and slow?
It's slow.
Yeah. That's why I don't use BGAs. You gotta
You're
babysit
not getting the
them.
money straight away. No,
Oh no,
you,
they'll take it. They'll take it. It just won't pay you until midnight.
I thought it caps out and it only will take so much.
Well, I haven't found the cap yet.
I have. I used to mess with them all the time. They got to where that cap was annoying. Then you have to turn the game speed up to...
I'm saying I haven't found the cap on this one yet.
Was the game speed turned up to 5x?
Nope. Nope.
If it's at real time, it's kind of easy to hit. But
Dude, I'm telling you
5x
right
is...
now, if I had the time sped up, I'd be on day 3 or something right now.
Oh, shit.
I've been playing for like 8 hours or so.
I wouldn't be able to play for 8 hours.
I just happen to have the day off, so I'm...
Yeah. I'm surprised I'm even getting to play at all. Get in there.
Eventually, somewhere along the line, the header will have to be repaired on this thing, otherwise it'll start slowing me down too much.
That's when you just grab the other one. Just leave that sitting there to be repaired.
Yeah, when it gets a bit more, starts slowing me down a bit more, I'll have to grab the other one.
I left a spot. Well, it's really nice you get that only one long streak that Perran left on this field, Cazz. That saves me some work. And I'm full again. I'm gonna cut across the field.
Oh my god, that's like YouTube suicide right there.
What's that?
Cutting across fields.
I did.
Okay, there is a limit of 50,000, so I'm just gonna leave this truck sitting here with this load on it.
Yeah.
I'm back on load some more later.
The only way you can get rid of it is to run about 5x. I'll literally sit there and I would do silage, have it ready to go, then sit there and babysit it for a day, full day, literally getting rid of the silage. And I just thought that was the most useless thing. So I don't do BGAs.
Well, we can up it.
Get a digester out of it too. I think you can get that straight away. As it's takes the silage, you'll be able to get digested.
Yeah.
What's the other? Oh, somebody else must be using the line thing.
I've got one on field 11.
Oh, nice. Very good. So what should I name this player series? The is called Old Country Life. So
3.5 amigo.
3.5 amigos.
Oh.
How come I got some lines going up through the middle over here? Oh, come on. There we go.
Make sure you've got all the straw, JD. It annoys me. There's a little bit left.
Yep, I'm getting it all. I'm getting all these weird lines. Some of these looks like Perran's been sipping on something over there. A little wobbly.
Kind of. The harvester got full, so then I drove off to go and empty it.
Hmm.
We kept on dumping straw out till it ran out.
That's all right, man. I don't mind.
So 10 million liter baler. I mean, you know that one baler that wraps bales as it goes?
Mm-hmm.
If you add the capacity to the front of it, that'd be perfect, because then you would never have to stop. You just let it dump out while it's wrapping, and you can always unload the wrapping portion while you're driving, so you don't have to stop. You just, press unload, and then it'll shoot the next bale out.
For what? For what? Silage
For like
bales?
silage. Yeah, silage. That baler that wraps bales?
I got a one that it looks like the round baler, but really it spits out square bales. But you can either have them unwrapped or wrapped.
You might have to send me that link, or send me that.
It's on the server.
Well, then tell me what the name of it is in chat, and I'll
I'll
look
have
at
to find it.
It's called the unwrapped wrapper.
The unwrapped wrapper.
Yep.
All I know is the round bale. It looks like the round baler, but it's not. It spits out square bales. And you got the choice of as I said, you got the choice of leaving them as they are or wrapping them, and they'll wrap grass, hay, or straw.
And Jody, have you seen what Johnny stuck on the front of the trucks?
I did. I seen that bumper sticker.
Did you read it?
Yes. I didn't show it in video, but I did read it.
The red lettering.
Yeah. It was talking about how much you should love our maps.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what it said.
We make the best maps. You will never leave it. You will like it. That's what it said.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Totally.
Oh, this tractor's swerving. I'm almost done with this field. And these fields look really small on the map. I mean, I was thinking they might be good for old iron, but they're not. They're really not. Do not get your favorite old iron tractor and drop in on one of these fields. Any of them. Because you will be there for days. Man.
Did you see Perran's hot air balloon?
That's Perran's? I thought all the air traffic was yours.
No, that one balloon that says the collaboration on it.
I did not. Well, I remember seeing it in the pictures now that you brought it up, but I haven't seen it yet in game.
I only mention it because it's over here by me right now. It's like over field 16.
Yeah, there should be 2 balloons.
The yellow one?
No, the white one.
I see the
The
yellow
blue and
one.
yellow one's mine. The red one's mine. The white one is his.
And I like the plane turn around at the farm. That's pretty cool.
Those planes
There's
are
a
pretty-
hawk somewhere. We ain't found it yet.
There's no way you gonna know where that hawk is unless you know where you dropped him in at. He
I
will
know
never
where I
be
dropped him
found.
in at, but
Nobody will
Well, he's
ever
on
believe
top.
that you put a hawk in on this map.
I know.
There's a unidentified flying object somewhere.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
we got
there
we
is.
got a UFO. I forgot about that. That
That's our
abducts
about
cows.
trap immediately.
Did you
Does
get it?
not abduct cows.
It does. It does. It abducts cows. If you
It
go
abducts
to
ducks.
if you go to your cow field at midnight and stand out there and watch, you'll see a little beam of light jerk one of your cows up and take it off out in space.
You know there's gonna be people that's gonna believe that.
They're probably still looking for that chair.
Oh man.
Johnny's video of him driving across that great big massive map for an hour, and I told him, and nobody said anything about that chair along the way. Johnny came back with, "There's a chair." I was hoping he would actually go back and watch it, but
I just took your word for it, man. You're pulling my leg?
yeah, well, no darn chair.
Yeah. Butt face. Oh man. Shenanigans.
Yep. I wonder how many people will watch that over again. Every inch of it, watch you jump across that track and everything, just to try to find that chair. Well, you'll get you some watch time on your channel.
Yeah, you're gonna crap if there actually is a chair.
Oh, well. I don't think there is, but if it is, at least I wasn't lying. Hey,
Somebody's gonna
Kaz,
point out a timestamp and you're gonna be like,
Yeah,
guess what?
yeah.
I'm on the last row of straw.
no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, well, on this field. And of course, it makes a nice little fish hook on the end. So I'm going to have fun making this turn with this wonky steering. And I am literally at almost 90%.
29 and 30 next.
If this goes over 100%, I will not pick up this end. I'm at 91. It is done. Well, that's all, folks. I'm done my job, so I'm going to head on out now.
Ah,
I'm just
dang
kidding.
it.
I do know that I can record for a very lengthy amount of time because I thought I was recording and wasn't. Some little hiccup. And I wound up recording my editing of my video. And that went on for over 24 hours that it recorded. I went in there and looked and was checking my video to see if it was going to record right. And then I seen something that looked like my video manager, and I was like, oh, seriously? And I looked at the file size. It was massive. But it will record for over a day if you want it to, so. Okay, the hard straw field is done.
You got that field right beside it now.
Yeah, I know. I seen it. Was it turned the wrong way too?
No, it's right.
That's the one me and Perrin was in.
Man, my steering has been all kinds
Yep.
of crazy.
Mine has too. It's about made me halfway drunk trying to keep up with it. I don't know why it does it, but seems like it only does it on multiplayer, or just because we're hooked up with those people that drives on the right side of the road. Everything's a little bit weird. You know, y'all could drive on the right side of the road. You can rebel against the British. We did. You know, drive on whichever side you want. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, I did the first line on this, and the traffic was on the wrong side. The big squad was first.
On the wrong side? I thought it was on the right side.
I know it. Mhm.
Depends on if you're at the top or the bottom of the world. It depends on if it's on the right side or not.
Well, just remember, you have to order the controller from Australia to play on an Australia server.
Yeah,
Don't forget.
yeah.
The sticks are on the opposite side too.
It's all back to front.
Turn your controller upside down.
Oh, I still remember that. Y'all really thought
Oh,
I
that's
really
great.
thought Kaz had messed with me, and y'all thought I was pulling your leg. That was the hilarious part. But just simply returning the vehicle and getting it back, it started working fine after that. It was only my truck. That's what made it seem like Kaz messed with it, because he knew how bad I wanted my aggro truck. And then when I got my aggro truck, it wasn't right. So I just knew Kaz was messing with me.
I get that a lot, being accused of everything.
Oh my god. Well, I was gonna mess with you a little bit, JD. I had bought you a tractor, but I couldn't even bring myself to drive it across the store parking lot. I had to sell it.
What was it?
It was a Voltra.
Oh, you
It
don't
was
like
just
them?
no, it wasn't even a Voltra. It was that other one.
Yeah, the honest one.
No. I had that for a little bit. No, like a Lemke or something like that. Some weird name tractor. No, it was the paint scheme was so hideous on it. I just couldn't drive it.
I don't know which one it is.
Your
That's
favourite
because it's
one.
not in here anymore.
I get that. I mean, I don't remember
Oh,
which
it
one
was-
it is, but I can't remember my rear end, so I mean, I don't know. Seems like the name is familiar. Well,
The Linder, or the Lintrack 90. No, that's not what it had.
that's
Yeah, it was either the Lintrack or the Almatrack. I don't remember which. But my god, that paint scheme was hideous.
well,
It
it
was
takes
god-awful.
a little bit over one row to fill this trailer up. Or almost
Yep.
two. Almost two. Say the least, I
Hey,
didn't
what
have.
field are you in, Kaz?
Yeah, I'm at the shop at the moment, just getting the grass mows sorted.
And if this actually makes it to YouTube, I apologize. Y'all can't actually see any combine or anything being done because I'm just picking up straw. That's kind of like watching somebody drive across a map, so I apologize for that. So.
And for the viewers that are watching my channel, I apologize for the constant whining.
Oh man, I actually like that video. It's the only farming simulator video where I just watched somebody go in a straight line on a map. But I mean, the content was entertaining because it was you and Perrin. So, and you kept it nice. So,
What were we doing? Oh, while we're talking.
yeah.
Is somebody replanting the grass field? Or am I in the wrong field? I'm in the wrong
No.
field.
I'm just about to cut it.
Oh man,
You're about to cut it. It's already
Yeah.
grown.
this freaking
Oh, yeah.
steering.
This one's already grown. Oh, you're. Never mind. I forgot about the other 2 fields.
Having a JD moment.
Yep.
It's easy to do on this map. There's so much stuff going on.
I'm just trying to steer this tractor. I ain't worried about the rest. And it's kind of the wrong color. Massey Ferguson. Massey's alright.
What's wrong with Massey Ferguson?
Well, nothing. It's just older
You
Massey.
don't like driving an MFer?
It's just a little bit newer than what I like.
Oh, it's because it's not rusted. Gotcha.
But I actually do get to kind of play around on a big John Deere from time to time. I mean, they are nice, especially when it's hot outside. That air conditioner and radio is just amazing. You don't get that driving little no cab model, so. But I actually enjoy using his Kubota tractor because it don't have a lot of stuff to it. So it does have, you know, a lot of nice conveniences about it, but the open cab and all that. The front end loader is really easy to use and it's easy to see around. It's nice.
Yeah. Were you able to get a mower?
Yep. I'm just on, who am I? 2.
Which mowers are you using? Using the in-game mowers or what?
Yes, we got to play the fair way of playing.
Now, hey, you can get that one that has the windrow on it.
Yeah, oh, I've actually just leased the windrower.
I love that, but I mean, Chrome actually has that one.
Didn't get all the mods we needed in here, but it's okay.
The Easy Collect system is really nice.
But it's not the true feeling of playing the game that they're trying to do.
Why isn't it? It exists. Crone has one, I know. It's Bush Hog with those rollers and everything. It's called an Easy Crone Easy Collect, I think it's called.
The hell did it just all turn off for?
Boy, this thing is filling up so fast. It's amazing throughout these brands, though, how many actually looks all the same. It's just like they went down the assembly line and they just slapped the appropriate fenders and colors on it because they're pretty much about the same anyway. I know a lot of people talks about it, but they all have that same little seat to the left and a joystick on the right and all that kind of bull. This one's computer is a little bit different.
So what does everybody think of the Platinum DLC coming out? It's just got the class.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have Platinum.
I will see what I can do. But I don't know if it's I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm kind of about it, you know, because it's just another brand that they're adding. I don't know what else they're adding to it, so I don't know if it's really worth, you know, the investment.
Mm-hmm.
When they supposed to add their next map? Not that it actually matters, but
I thought it'd be with the Platinum Edition. You know?
Because they was making a big deal about it before the game even came out. Man, how long does it take for them to turn out a freaking map? We done turned out, what, like 80 of them? They haven't got out another one yet. And I guarantee you they won't be this nice. They're not going to have no planes or anything cool about them. Ah, this steward is crazy. I'm going everywhere. I might have to get out of the tractor where I can not vomit.
Well, at least the fields are going in one direction, for picking up in one direction.
Yep.
I don't like them.
This one is a lot easier to do than the last one.
Are you full?
Nah.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna park it. Well, I'll go ahead and let it empty, then I'll park it.
Probably give me enough room to go down and back again then.
Cool.
Now I see why
Oh,
y'all
my
wanted
God.
me to come on.
There's a lot of work, man.
Nobody wanted to do straw.
Oh, well, we have already done straw, so I mean,
We're just doing grass
kind of had
now.
our fill of it.
I don't mind it. I just
Okay,
want my
what
tractor to
has
quit
been-
turning so much.
So, wow, okay. Take this guy over to field 29 so he can be ready to do that one.
So
Yeah, you
who's
should have seen it earlier, JD, when I was by myself. I had a potato harvester, a sugar beet harvester, and 3 combines going, and I was having one heck of a time trying to keep up with everything.
yeah? So what is everybody doing at this moment?
I'm bringing a planter over to field 29.
I'm mowing grass on field 2.
Cazz is smoking grass.
I'm in field 31.
So we're going to build it, or are we going to collect that, Cazz?
Too sure yet. Probably collect it will be a lot easier.
Yeah, most definitely. Oh wait, we can't bale it because I sold the baler, I think.
Yeah, I'd at least out the windrow. I've missed a good. Clean it.
Let's see. What's the time mark on this video? We surpassed PG-13.
Ah,
There's Johnny. Here's
Special
Johnny. Da, 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 da. Da, da. And I'm gonna get hit for a copyright strike for doing a Tonight Show music.
You know, some guy actually did get copyright for his own voice. He was humming something and it picked it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, if you remember, I got that copyright claim I showed. I mean, it wasn't an actual strike, but they told me I needed to take an action, so I didn't get a strike. So I don't play that game no more. It's kind of stupid. If it's built into the game and you can make videos of games and upload them, then there shouldn't be no copyright against it for music
Yeah,
and
don't
stuff
make much
that's built
sense.
into the game. We need a gate on this side of the property, just saying.
You know, we discussed that a couple times. I think it was me that said we didn't need one there. Hey, how many episodes you gonna break your video down into, JD?
I don't know. Probably just do the one. I probably will just do cut it up into an hour, maybe hour and a half,
Yeah,
too.
I was thinking about doing like 45-minute videos or something.
I don't think too many people would stick around for a lot of the viewing. Not like a live stream, anyway. Something about videos, the longer they are, anything that's past an hour. But I have had a person to tell me that they actually wanted me to do some hour-long videos because, and I think this is a little bit weird, but the sound of my voice actually was calming. So they played my videos at night before bed.
Oh,
So
really?
I guess it's that whole daddy thing.
Yeah, Daddy.
Relaxing, not exciting, Johnny.
I don't know, man.
My wife is asleep right here behind me now. That's how relaxing my voice is.
All the diaper pins kicked in.
Did you say the chloroform kicked in?
Chloroform. Nah, she was up
Nice.
most of the night washing clothes and stuff and trying to get some stuff caught up on her day off that she wanted to get caught up on. And we got done eating and everybody kind of calmed down and relaxed a little bit, so she just nodded off and she's been asleep ever since then. She just tuckered out.
Heck of a deal.
I like the little go stick it to yourself plateau with the pink tree at the top. That's pretty nice.
Go take a close look at that tree.
I know, I've seen it. It's got the sign on it.
Yeah.
I took a really close view whenever I was in flying around. Seen it in a few
That thing's
different
taking
places.
forever to fill up, huh, Perran?
What's wrong?
So your combine's taking forever to fill up.
Strange that.
Yeah.
I'm so used to using my aggro truck to pick up his stuff. It's kind of weird using a loading wagon. And I am full
Oh,
again.
man. Field 32, I think it is.
I'm glad y'all are working close
Is
to
there anything in
the
that
farm.
Yeah, there's definitely something here.
Like what?
Ah,
I
tried
can't
to
actually
turn
tell.
again.
Because when I look ahead there, it doesn't even. It just shows like it's just plain dirt to me.
It's canola.
So, this map at night with all these street lights, how does it lag or anything during that?
No, it's good.
No,
Cool.
I haven't came across any lag.
So far, it's working really good for me.
I'm going to boost the time a little bit just so I can empty this stupid trailer. I need to sell some stuff.
Well, this field will be grow back by the time I get the straw in.
Was it automatic planting in it?
I think Johnny brought the planter over here so he can plant, but I still haven't got this field done yet. It won't take much longer, though, since I ain't having to do those really narrow.
Well, luckily there's only 2 more fields to collect on. The last one is canola.
I'm just doing the grass, so just hold off. Was it OCD? I'll have to redo the grass again.
I don't know if I'll be doing straw for 2 more fields. I will have to stop here pretty soon for dinner and stuff. Looks like I like one, two, three, about 3 or 4 more trailerfuls, and I'll be done with this field. I missed one little spot. Is that a planter set up for no-till?
Yeah.
That's good. Because there's going to be a little spot out in the field that you're probably not going to be able to plant. I would say it's because...
So that's a little over 100,000 liters of silage sent at the BGA that's going to sell at midnight. And it pays like 1,000 something a liter. I think, doesn't it? I can't remember.
Well, that should last us for about an hour.
Well, no, because by then everything will be planted, hopefully.
Yeah. Y'all got any animals other than just a few?
No, the animals need to be fed and watered and stuff.
Did y'all max them out?
Yeah. We just don't have any way of making forage yet. There is 3,000 liters of forage, though, at the farm silo, so at least we'll have some.
Well, I thought I seen a bottle of fruits there. If we get enough money, we could always just buy some.
Did you figure out how to lay rows down with a spline or something?
No.
You did damn good at placing them then. Wow.
I wish I'd done this way.
I know where you can
Yeah.
find out how to do it like that.
It's
Oh,
just
you're
been-
talking about who I think you're talking about, then nope. Didn't work for me.
Coming to upcoming map near you. As soon as they figure out how.
I overshot the farm by a mile.
We need some music. Somebody sing. I can't drive straight. You just went flying by me. You overshot the farm again. Oh, you're going a different gate.
Depends on which entrance you're going in.
I go in the back door.
PG. Jody, PG.
Hey. I wasn't using nobody's name in vain over here.
Oh, that's great.
Johnny's in one side and I'm in the other.
I'm not even there, man. I don't know.
Yes, you are. I see you. J&J mods.
Oh. Who's paying good for rye? Farmer's Market. Ooh, mill station. Oh, heck no, the restaurant. Gee. No, where'd it go? What? Oh, somehow I got on hops.
Yeah, we're about out of money again. That's ticking down really fast.
Well, that's because there's a lot of hired help going right now.
Yeah. Too bad we can't hire them to do straw, huh?
That would be kind of cool. Where the heck is the mill station at?
You would think
Wasn't
that
already
could
there
be
once?
worked out.
I think the only way. Oh, in
Okay.
17 I used to use Courseplay for picking up straw from harvesting because Courseplay had the And then you just use the same course again to pick up the straw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't work that good though on FS19, does it?
I got it to work.
I was told it throws out heaps of errors.
Well, it does have errors.
Helper B and E
Auger
is
wagons
done.
don't work at all. FS19 caused a lot of errors for a lot of mods.
Yeah. I can't believe how good this game was running whenever I just loaded up the stuff that you got for the server. All those mods gone. I tell you, I was having so many. It would take forever for the game to load up.
Yeah.
Come on, tractor. This tractor's gonna need repairing after get done picking up some more straw.
And a lot of stuff needs repaired after this.
Yeah. It's only got 4 hours on this tractor, but that old wrench ain't looking too happy.
Got 3.7 hours on this harvester.
How do you pronounce this loader? Shootmaker?
Shit, okay. Oh. I didn't see that post.
What in the world am I? Oh, that was lag. That was
Yeah,
stuck on
got a
something.
spike. Well, Johnny's selling something.
Yep. Trying to keep up with the expenses.
Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
I mean, we're doing pretty good since how we trade off tractors. About 4 brands making new tractors already. And not little ones either. The big fence, 500 and some horsepower.
In 2 years.
Man, these trees and everything looks so nice. These roads look nice.
Oh my god. I somehow wedged myself on the side of a telephone pole.
I see Cazz. He's doing little repairs.
Got in here. The vehicle truck mod for repairs.
Did you just run into the fence?
The service truck. You take it out in the field and fix everything out in the field.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes life easier.
Trying to
Okay.
find my way back to the.
I got the tractor fixed.
What have you lost?
Stupid steering.
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright. I'll just back it in. Beep, beep. You did a heck of a job on that garage, the service garage. That's nice.
Man, I cannot go in a straight line for nothing.
Why is that? Because it's got the lean-to of the post on it.
The loader was down to about 1/3.
The loader.
Yeah, the loading wagon was down to about 1/3.
Oh wow.
It was in worse shape than the tractor was in.
Man, it's a good thing we don't have damage mod or something in here. This truck would be totaled.
I haven't been able to go in a straight line too many times, so
I keep getting these like micro spikes, and then I just got a big one.
yeah. Alright. I am approaching the end.
I think some of them spikes is to do with when it saves it.
Oh yeah.
The auto save. That's what happens when the server can't keep up.
I am getting near the end of my gameplay, looks like.
I'm going for episode 2 right now.
There is air traffic everywhere. I just love the formation of this squadron here. That is crazy.
Yeah, it took a little bit to do.
Looks like a freaking airport with all this traffic.
Is that what's missing? An airport.
And a racetrack.
Wait a minute. I didn't know we owned Field 26, 20. I guess we do. So, Field 26 and 27 is thought to be ours too. I thought we were like almost done.
Okay, so y'all are over here. Jeez, there's so much still to pick up. Well, Cazz, your chariot awaits.
Whose charity waits?
Cazz's. Perran still doing combining?
Yep.
There's still a lot of combine to do. There is another combine if you want to grab it.
Who?
I said we need to get the service vehicle mod in here too.
Yes.
Comes in handy when you,
Who's in this tractor?
especially when you're along like getting further.
Oh, it must be
further away from the
Cazz.
farm.
Yeah, I'm just doing some bailing.
You're bailing.
Yeah.
And Johnny is over here.
Isn't that what you wanted, Johnny?
I don't care.
Johnny, you're
Like I
driving
said,
in
I
the
have
middle of the
really no
road.
plan.
Ah. That's some awesome driving.
What the crap is going on here? Okay, we'll go this way then. I'm gonna get back in cab here. Jeez.
I couldn't drive in the cab. I had to get out of it.
I have better luck in here.
Okay, there is pressure washers or something out in this field. I promise I did not do that. What's that? No, it's bales. Never mind. It's right
Be
bales.
right back, guys.
So I'm showing the. I love these blue lights at the silo. That's cool looking.
Yeah,
I'm online right now.
they look good, don't they?
They do. They look really good.
What you meanwhile? What's going on?
I'm flying around looking at all the pretty lights before I head out. McDonald's is all lit up.
Yeah, the street lights, I should have done them a bit brighter.
No, they look nice, man. But I mean, a lot of the street lights around me, they're kind of dull looking anyway. KFC's all lit up.
Alright, well, I should be feeling better tomorrow, so maybe I can meet you for tacos or something.
And the lumber mill looks really nice placed against this river the way it is. I like that.
Yeah. Okay,
Hmm.
Bob. Bye.
It's perfect putting it in a bend of this river. It really makes it look nice.
Yeah.
Well, pickle my cucumber.
No. Edit.
I have tomorrow off too.
Is that a good thing or not?
Not really a good thing, because I ain't making no money, man.
Yeah.
But that's the dump truck business. You know how it is, JD.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you turn the lights on the truck?
F.
Yeah.
Okay. And B is the no, that's not B.
Just keep pressing F. They get brighter.
Oh no, yeah, but in the oh no, there we go. But how about the hazard lights?
I'm looking at this pink and orange train.
Mine's all chained, so.
Which one was that one, Johnny? For the beacons?
And red.
Beacons is home.
Black.
Oh,
Green bell.
that's the old that was the old hat one, the cowboy hat.
So
What?
JD's favourite cowboy hat and rustic acres on
Oh, yeah.
no.
That mod's still on the server. Far as
I'm going to upload a sombrero mod tomorrow.
Yeah. You have to wear one to get into the server.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to end here. I'm going to make one more little short recording and try something to get that collaboration logo that Perran made. How am I supposed to get it over to load it up in the editing software? I had no problem getting Cazz's to load up. That's, see-through.
Really? Weird. I can't get any see-through logo to load up for some reason in the video editor.
Well, I'll have to see how Cazz is saved, I guess. Because I know that of the ones that I have, that one there does work. If I remember right. Anyway.
So what's the next field down? Canola, is it?
Yep.
Y'all guys have fun. I'm going to do one more little recording and get with the kids on dinner. It's already 7 p.m.
Why the hell does it still show crop in this field? In 30.
Oh, JD, you take it easy, man.
Yeah. Y'all have fun,
Later,
guys.
JD.
Yeah.
Take care, bud.
They wouldn't harvest it.